Welcome to Whole Word Ministries. Our message today is growing our faith. Faith is one of those words we use often, but many believers struggle to define it clearly. We talk about having faith, walking by faith, or trusting God. Yet when life becomes uncertain or painful, faith suddenly feels less like a simple concept and more like a daily battle. The truth is this. Faith is not a feeling, and it's not blind optimism. Faith is choosing to trust Yahweh God's character, even when you can't see his plan. It's confidence in who he is, rather than in what you can see. To learn more about Yahweh, please read or watch our study, Who is Yahweh Elohim? I'll put a link in the video description. Faith is not rooted in our strength. It's rooted in Yahweh's nature. If Yahweh is faithful, then we can trust him. If Yahweh is good, then his plans are good. If Yahweh God is sovereign, then nothing is out of his control. Our faith grows as our knowledge of Yahweh grows. The more we know him, the more naturally we trust him. Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is not wishful thinking, it's confidence in the unseen, because we know the one who sees all. Faith is obedience, even when it doesn't make sense. Throughout Scripture, Yahweh calls people to obey before they know the plan. Noah built an ark before rain existed. Abraham left his homeland without knowing where he was going. Peter stepped out of the boat before the waves were calm. Faith often requires movement before we have clarity, obedience before explanation, trust before understanding. Faith says, Yahweh, I don't see the whole picture, but I trust the one who does. Many believers think doubt disqualifies them, but doubt is not the opposite of faith. Fear is. Doubt is simply the tension between what we see and what Yahweh God has promised, and faith is choosing to believe God anyways. Even the disciples who walked with Yeshua, Jesus, physically, had moments of fear, confusion, and uncertainty. Yet Yeshua never rejected them for it. Instead, he taught them, strengthened them, and grew their faith through every storm. Some days your faith will feel strong, and some days it will feel fragile. But remember what Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Faith in action is obedience. True biblical faith always leads to transformation. James tells us that faith without works is dead, not because work saves us, but because real faith produces real fruit. What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can that faith save him? If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, go in peace, be warmed and filled, without giving them the things needed for the body, what good is that? So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead. Faith changes how we speak, love, forgive, give, serve, and endure trials. Faith is not passive, it's active trust. Faith is not about having all of the answers or being strong enough, and it doesn't require seeing the whole road. Faith is simply saying, Lord, I trust you, even here, even now, even in this. And when we take that step, Yahweh meets us with strength, peace, and a direction we could never find on our own. Every believer is on a journey of learning to trust Yahweh more deeply. Some days our faith feels strong and other days it feels fragile. But Yahweh honors every step we take toward him. Today, he invites you to rest in his goodness, lean on his promises, and trust that he is guiding your path. Faith grows one step at a time, and he walks every step with you. Yahweh bless you and keep you. Yahweh make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.